Are you sad?
Lonely?
Tired?
Hopeless? Anxious? Not enjoying the things you used to?
Have you lost interest in this commercial already? These may be signs of the serious condition called being a human being. Have you tried binge drinking, overeating, and casual sex, but nothing helps?
Don't be ashamed. You're not alone. Millions of people suffer with this condition.
In fact, all people suffer with this condition.
That's why there's Depression the Musical.
A depressed girl's guide to depression.
Depression the Musical is clinically proven to help you feel better about your own life.
You don't even have to be clinically depressed to experience the benefits of this darkly humorous pop rock musical.
About falling apart and putting yourself back together.
5 out of 5 therapists recommend Depression the Musical. Depression the Musical is not for everyone.
Do not see Depression the Musical if you do not enjoy dark comedy or catchy pop rock tunes.
Side effects may include abdominal pain from laughter,
Red eyes from crying.
Leg cramps from spontaneous dancing.
or throat irritation from singing these catchy songs over and over.
Ask your therapist if Depression the Musical is right for you.
Depression the Musical.
A depressed girl's guide to depression.
Hello, my name is Kirsten Major, and I'm here with Marianne Pillsbury, the writer and reluctant star of Depression the Musical, a depressed girl's guide to depression. We're here to talk to Marianne about Depression the Musical going to the New York International Fringe Festival this August. We're also here because I live with Marianne and she didn't let me sleep for 3 days until I agreed to do this interview. Marianne, tell us a little bit about the history of the show and about it coming to the Fringe Festival.
We actually did another crowdfunding campaign last year. We raised about $4,000 through Rocket Hub to do a staged reading of the show at the Port Fringe Festival in Portland, Maine. After that staged reading, we also were invited to do a staged reading at the Fresh Fruit Festival reading series. And Fresh Fruit is an LGBT arts and culture festival. We are so excited that we were selected to be part of the New York International Fringe Festival this August. And so we're doing another campaign to raise the funds to do that production. They provide the festival framework and they provide us with a venue in downtown Manhattan, and we get to do 5 performances there. And we're hoping that we will be able to use these performances as showcases to get producers, theater presenters, and other industry people to come and see the show.
Marianne, tell us a little bit about who's working on the show with you.
When I met Gretchen, I had no idea she was the mother of John Cryer. And she is a legend in the one-woman format. Gretchen and her writing partner, Nancy Ford, wrote the pioneering feminist show, I'm Getting My Act Together and Taking It on the Road. Our music director is Michael Thomas Murray, who is the co-creator of Echoes of Etta, a tribute to Etta James, which is running now at Joe's Pub. He's also the music director currently of 50 Shades, the musical, which is running off Broadway. So another person that we're excited to work with who Gretchen has brought in is David Eggers, and he is a choreographer who's currently working on Broadway and assisting Kathleen Marshall. He worked on Nice Work If You Can Get It with Matthew Broderick.
Marianne, who is the audience for Depression the Musical?
I like to think the audience is everyone. Anyone who's had experience with depression, anyone who knows someone who's been depressed, or anyone who's had any problems at all, really. People who have difficult relationships with their mothers, people who go to therapy, people who don't go to therapy but probably should, people who like pop rock music, people who like great songwriting, people who like Hedwig and the Angry Inch, people who like musicals, people who don't like musicals, people who drink too much, people who used to drink too much, people who love cats, people who are allergic to cats but still love them, women who like to sleep with other women who like to sleep with men, women who thought they liked to sleep with men but then realized they like to sleep with women, people who love living in New York City, people who hate living in New York City, and various other human beings.
Marianne, how can people support your campaign?
The main support that we need is money for our Fringe production. You know, if you can donate, that would be great. And if you can't donate, or even if you do donate and you can spread the word, that's even more important, because we'd like to get, you know, beyond like my immediate network of people who are mainly the people that funded Port Fringe last year. Then, of course, coming to see the show in August, and the tickets will go on sale. We'll announce the dates mid-July, and the tickets will go on sale later in July.